Now, today in this class, let us continue with the chapter fractions. Let us have a little bit revision about the chapter what we discussed in the last class. See, when you say that I want half of the thing, let us imagine there is a bread. Let us imagine there is a bread. There are you and your brother are sitting in front of each other. Okay, you and your brother are sitting in front of each other, and there is a bread. And your brother and you talk to each other and ask, I want half and you will take half. Okay, you will say, I will take half and you will take half. So when you say I want half and you will take half, then that must be the bread should be divided into two equal parts. The bread should be divided into two equal parts. That means the two equal parts are of the same size. The two equal parts are of the same size. If they are of different size, suppose one is bigger and one is smaller. Suppose your bread is bigger and your brother's bread is small, or your bread is small and your brother's is big, then we do not call it as half. Then we do not call it as half. If it should be half, then the bread should be divided equally so that each part of the bread are of equal size. Then only we can say that is half. Half means 1 by 2. Half means 1 by 2. See, in the last figure, the whole is divided into two equal parts. Each part is a half. So half is expressed as 1 by 2. You can see here. Half is expressed as 1 by 2. In the figure C, you can see. In the figure C, the bread is divided into two equal parts. Therefore, it is 1 by 2. 1 by 2. But in the figure A and figure B, the bread is not divided into two equal parts. In figure A and figure B, the bread is not divided into two equal parts. But in figure C, the bread is divided into two equal parts. That's why we represent it as 1 by 2. Example, look at the circular cutouts. See, there are two cutouts. There are two circular cutouts which is cut from the cardboard. Okay, it is cut from the cardboard, and both the circles are divided into four equal. Both the circles are divided into four parts. Okay, both the circles are divided into four parts, but one circle is cut in a different manner and another circle is cut in a different manner. One circle is cut in a different manner and another circle is cut in a different manner. Now, if I have to say that in the figure 2A, which part is not colored or which part is not shaded, if I ask you, then you will naturally say 1 by 4. Among four parts, one part is not colored. That's why you will say 1 by 4. But in figure 2B, if I ask which part is not shaded or which part is not colored, you cannot say 1 by 4 because the circle is not cut into four equal parts. In the first circle, the circle is cut into 4 equal parts. You can see here. In the first circle, the circle is cut into 4 equal parts. But in the second circle, the circle is not cut into 4 equal parts. So, if I have to represent the fractions, if I have to write the fractions, then the whole must be cut into 4 equal parts. The whole must be divided into equal parts. If they are unequal, if the whole is unequal, you cannot write the fractions. You cannot represent it by a fraction. Okay. In the first circle, you can tell that one part among the 4 parts is not colored or is not shaded, and you can write it as 1 by 4, but in the second figure you cannot write it as 1 by 4, because it is not, even though it is 4 parts, it is not cut into 4 equal parts. So to represent the circle, the whole must be divided into equal parts. The important point is that to express a fraction as a part of a whole, we must divide the whole into equal parts. Okay. So you see the triangle here. So sorry, it is not a triangle, it is a rectangle. You see the rectangle here. In the rectangle is divided into 3 equal parts. The parts are equally divided. If they are unequally divided, we cannot write it as a fraction. So the parts are equally divided. Among the equally divided parts, one part is shaded or one part is colored. So how many equal parts are there? There are 3 equal parts. So how many parts are colored? Only one part is colored. So you will write 1 by 3. One part is colored among 3 equal parts. That's why you will write 1 by 3. Now you see this circle. In this circle, the circle is divided into 6 equal parts. The circle is divided into 6 equal parts, and they are shaded differently. These parts are equally divided, they are not unequal. These parts are equally divided, they are not unequal. So, how many parts of the circle is marked with plus sign? How many parts of the circle is marked as in the plus sign? One part of the circle is marked with plus sign, and it is 1 out of 6 parts. That's why we can write it as 1 by 6. Only one part among 6 parts, only one part is colored with plus sign. One part is shaded with plus sign among 6 parts. That's why we can write it as 1 by 6. And now, how many parts of the circle is marked with dots? How many parts of the circle is marked with dots? There are 6 parts of the circle. There are 6 parts inside the circle. Among that, there are 6 parts inside the circle. Among that, 2 parts are marked with dots. Among that, 2 parts are marked with dots. That's why we will write it as 2 by 6. 2 by 6. That's what I have told. What is there here in this slide? What is there here in this slide? I have told by the mouth. That's all. Orally I have told. How many parts of the circle is marked with the plus sign? It is 1 out of 6 parts, 1 out of 6 equal parts. It is written as 1 by 6. How many parts of the circle is marked with dots? It is 2 parts out of 6 equal parts. So it is written as 2 by 6. Now, let us understand what is numerator and what is denominator. What is numerator and what is denominator? See, let us consider 3 fractions. Okay, let us consider 3 fractions, that is 1 by 2, 1 by 4 and 1 by 8. 1 by 2, 1 by 4 and 1 by 8. Okay. A fraction consists of 2 numbers which written one above the other. See, in these 3 fractions, 1 by 2, 1 by 4 and 1 by 8, there are 2 numbers in each fraction. In each fraction there are 2 numbers. One number is below and one number is above. Okay. One number is below and one number is above. In between there is a line. Okay. In between there is a line. So the number which is above the line is called numerator. The number which is above the line is called numerator. And the number which is below the line is called denominator. And the number which is below the line is called denominator.
ಇದು ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ತಗೋಬೇಕಂತ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರಿಲ್ಲ, ಬೇಕಾಯ್ತು ಬರೆಯೋದಿದ್ರೆ
ಸರಿ. See, look at the fractions. Here there are 3 numbers, 1 by 2, 1 by 4 and 1 by 8. In these fractions, there are 2 numbers in each fraction. There are 2 numbers in each fraction. One number is below and one number is above. Okay. One number is below and one number is above. Between the 2 numbers there is a line. Between the 2 numbers there is a line. For example, let us take 1 by 2. So 2 is below the line and 1 is above the line. So the number which is above the line is called numerator and the number which is below the line is called denominator. Okay. So is called denominator. Then what is denominator? What is denominator? Denominator is the number of equal parts the whole is divided. The denominator is the number of equal parts the whole is divided. And the numerator is the part of the the total number of equal parts. Numerator is a part of the total number of equal parts, but denominator is the total number of equal parts. Okay. A cake is divided into 8 equal parts. Okay. A cake is divided into 8 equal parts. One equal part is represented as 1 by 8. 1 by 8 is a fraction. The total number of parts in the denominator, 1 by 8 is a fraction. The total number of parts is the denominator. The total number of equal parts is the denominator. The part taken out is 1. The part taken out is 1. This is represented as the numerator. So, here one part is taken out from the 8 equal parts. There are 8 equal parts. Among that, one part is taken out. So, to represent that in the form of fraction, we will write 1 by 8. So, 8 is the total number of equal parts, that is the denominator, and 1 is the part which is considered among the 8 equal parts, that is the numerator. Okay, here you can see 4 equal parts. 4 equal parts, that is the denominator. Among them, one is colored. That is the numerator. So that's why we will write 1 by 4. So in this triangle, there are 2 parts. One part is shaded and another part is not shaded. One part is shaded and another part is not shaded. So if I ask how many parts is shaded, you will say 1 part. And if I ask how many equal parts are there in the triangle, then you will say 2. Among 2 equal parts, 1 part is shaded. That's why we will write 1 by 2. So 1 is the numerator and 2 is the denominator. Okay. If I ask how many parts are uncolored or unshaded, then you will say 1. And the total number of equal parts is 2. That's why we will write 1 by 2. So 1 is the numerator and 2 is the denominator. Thank you.